On my weird person line, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hello, Art.
Hello.
My name is Teddy.
Okay.
My friends call me Terrible Teddy. They think I'm kind of weird, and while I think I'm very normal.
Well, why do they think you're weird?
Well, I do have a fascination with death. You remember the videos Faces of Death?
Oh, yes.
I've rented it 27 times.
Really?
I find it mildly erotic. And
Really?
I don't know. I think that's normal, but I just think death...
Wait a minute. You think Death and Faces of Death was a videotape, for those who don't know, that depicted people dying in truly horrible, awful ways.
Oh, I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, and they think, for some reason, they say, I have a coffee can full of old toenails, ranging from celebrities down to...
Wait. You collect toenails?
I have a toenail collection, that's right. It ranges from celebrities down to my neighbor, and I am quite proud of it, actually.
How, as a matter of interest, how do you get these toenails? I mean, it's not something you can ask people for.
Well, in fact, I do ask for them, and on occasion, if I notice someone is clipping their toenails, I'll wait politely till they're finished, and then collect them when they leave.
Do you sometimes have to do so covertly? In other words...
Well, as I say, I'm kind of proud of the toenail collection, and so I don't mind if someone sees me, and I'm not afraid to talk to them about it.
How many, you say you've got, well, give me an estimate. How many toenails do you suppose you have totally?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure the number, but a coffee can full is a good size and a large amount.
That's a lot of toenails. How long have you been collecting them?
For about 5 years, actually. I'm about ready to fill the can and start a new one, so it's exciting for me. Another day, I found a very large ant in my backyard, and I wonder what these ants do during the day.
Yeah.
So I followed them. I followed them for about 5 hours.
You spent 5 hours following an ant?
Through my backyard, my neighbor's yard, into the street, and across the street, and I'll tell you, he went down the sewer, and I lost him. It took a while to get the lid off, but to be honest with you, I think he ditched me.
So in other words, by the time you were able to lift the lid... He was gone.
Yeah.
But you spent 5 hours following an ant.
I thought it was very stimulating. I felt there was something they were going somewhere. They're very busy. I just wanted to know where, but he did get away from me. And apparently it's a long trip just across the yard, so maybe they don't get too much accomplished, but they're very busy.
Well, how are you able to devote so much time to the Faces of Death 27 times, collecting toenails, following ants? I mean, these are time-consuming things.
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, I do sacrifice a lot of sleep. Of course, I do listen to your show often, and so that takes a lot of my time, and it gives me a chance also to engage in these activities because I have a portable radio and headphones and such. So you do kind of ride along with me now. That I think is weird, but... As
a matter of curiosity, you've got this coffee can full of toenails. How do you know which ones came from a celebrity?
Oh, I just said I tagged them, of course.
You tagged them?
A little piece of masking tape to identify them ones. Some of them are just kind of run-of-the-mill, and so I don't bother with that. But the very famous ones are people who I consider to be famous.
Give me a name or two famous toenails that you have.
Well, I've got hold on a second. Let me see. I've got a list here. I did buy a set that someone told me came from Madonna's toes.
From who? Did you say Madonna?
That's right. I was in Los Angeles visiting at the time at a beach, and someone offered them to me, and I'm not sure if this was someone who you consider a toenail dealer, or he just was maybe playing a joke. But were
these given to you freely, or
no.
Did you have to pay
money for those?
You paid for them.
$165.
Oh my God!
And of course, I value those greatly.